The British Empire made the world a lot smaller. Being able to cross the Atlantic Ocean had a huge effect on the country's development. Britain gained a lot of money from the transatlantic slave trade, and even though the slave trade ended, Britain was still gaining from it in the Victorian period because they used some of their wealth to help develop new technology. More than half of the 100,000 objects on show at the Great Exhibition were from Britain or the British Empire. The Great Exhibition was not only about sharing industrial achievements, but was also an opportunity to show the diversity and richness of the British Empire. The power of steam had a big impact on the Victorian age. Factories no longer had to be built by a water source as they could be powered by steam instead of water, and the invention of steam trains and steamships meant that people could travel across land and sea a lot faster than ever before. Here you can see the SS Great Britain, built by Isambard Kingdom Brunel. This was the first steamship that was purposely made to transport people across the Atlantic Ocean. Steam opened up a lot of new opportunities and made the Victorian age a period of discovery and invention. The Great Exhibition was a chance for countries from around the world to share their achievements, but it was also an opportunity to showcase British power. New technology was displayed from many countries as part of the exhibition. The image here gives us an idea of what the moving machinery area looked like in 1851. Why do you think this part of the exhibition was one of the most popular? A lot of people had never seen technology like it before, so they were amazed by it. You could also see live demonstrations of how the machinery worked, which made it all the more exciting. The Great Exhibition was seen as a huge success, but it also showed Prince Albert that some of the other countries' inventions, such as those from France, Germany, and America, were better than British designs. This created a sense of international competition. Many large machines that were steam-powered were shown at the Great Exhibition, including James Naismith's steam hammer, which you can see here. The steam hammer was a huge machine that delivered powerful blows to large iron slabs to change their shape. This painting shows Naismith's steam hammer in use. Naismith developed the idea of a steam hammer after being asked to help create a piece of machinery that was able to make the large paddle wheels for Brunel's SS Great Britain. He patented the steam hammer in June 1842. Patented means he had the sole rights to the design and other people could not claim ownership of the invention. The steam hammer was presented at the Great Exhibition in 1851 and it was the second largest object on show. In the end, the SS Great Britain had propellers rather than paddle wheels, but Naismith's invention still went on to play a key role in many large engineering projects because of its power and its control. Visitors to the Great Exhibition got to see Naismith's hammer in action. He set an egg resting on a glass under the hammer. When the hammer fell, it broke the egg, but not the glass. He then reset the machine and the hammer thudded down with a thump that shook the whole building. This showed the audience how skilled a piece of machinery it was, because the force of each blow could be controlled. These are two videos that show steam hammers in use. They give us an idea about the power and control behind the hammer. But did James Naismith really invent the steam hammer? Naismith patented the hammer in 1842 and built his reputation on it, but it was actually Francois Bourdon who built the first working steam hammer in 1840. but Naismith claims that it was built from a copy of his design. Naismith made a sketch of his design on the 24th of November 1839, but did not create the steam hammer due to changes to the SS Great Britain plans. The French engineer came up with a similar design also in 1839 to solve the same problems as Naismith, and made detailed drawings of this. However, it was not until after he visited England and was shown Naismith's sketches in 1840 that he went on to build the first steam hammer. Bourdon's steam hammer was patented in 1841, a year before Naismith's. It was not until Naismith visited France in 1842 and saw the working steam hammer that he rushed back to England to patent and build his own. Naismith was an excellent speaker, and he convinced many people that he invented the steam hammer first. But is it right to say that he solely invented the machine and to ignore the work of other important engineers? Well, no. But unfortunately, this did happen during the Victorian period when lots of new discoveries and inventions were being made. Not everyone got the recognition that they deserved. Who do you think invented the steam hammer? James or Francois?